One moment. All right, we are live, and I think my audio is slightly peaking, but we'll deal with that. All right, let's go ahead and stop this recording. So don't miss an encoding error. All right. So this is a stream for HCAvsNEFR. We are joining for the first half because they couldn't wait until my workday was over to start their fight. That's fine, though. And Les, you are also live. So how did that first half go for HCAvsNEFR?
So that first half was pretty close. The first half of this match so far, Empire Sturgia on Echerion, was very close. We had Nefer fighting very valiantly. HCA played very well. HCA pulling 6 rounds. Nefer pulling 0 rounds. It was a really close match, I'd say. And now we have Nefer and HCA on Town Outskirts, Empire versus Vlandia. I'm hoping to see, Nefer's taking Empire first, which is a faction they just played, and HCA is taking Vlandia, which they haven't played yet in this tournament. So maybe there will be a little bit more of an odds for a little more of a chance for the Empire team here, Nefer, to win. Warm up.
Did they get close for any of those rounds?
No. No. It was, I'm looking at Nefer's roster here, and it looks like they subbed in Angry Peasant not Angry Peasant, but Big Bungus 13 from KOTF, who was not on the roster originally. They added him right before this match started. I don't know why they agreed to play at 5:30 EST, but they did. So here we are, and they're missing Bloodhall, they're missing Sig, they're missing some of their better players.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, but I don't know. Can people see my screen right now?
They cannot. I could try to do that, although there's a small risk of...
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I'll just be able to see names better than you will be, so I'll be talking more about players.
Gotcha.
Zilla playing very good in this match today. They had Dirty Maples on Cav, and now Grug is on Cav. Antic is playing Cav for HCA. Antic's probably either the best or second best cavalry player in the league. Or
the
D-Div.
League, I was going to say total or just D-Div. I was assuming D-Div.
Just D-Div. Man, Antic caught one of their guys in spawn. He's spawn camping him.
I mean, he didn't even have to bump stab there. It's a really, you should be getting those hits. I mean, if you're Antic, he just gave you, this guy's really just kind of, he was AFK, he didn't even block those hits. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I should have put Nefer in E-League. But they had some players on there that made him have to be in D, but they're not playing him, so it's kind of unfortunate.
Who's the best player on Nefer? Is Zilla? Or?
I'd say right at this moment it would be Zilla.
Did he pop off at all in the earlier rounds or get some good score?
He got some good score, a couple kills here and there, but he's not quite at that level where he can just carry that team by himself.
One thing that might be a bit reminiscent of one of the earlier matches that we streamed was that when VK was fighting Jom and winning pretty handily, there was still a Cav player on the other side who got a ton of score. I assume that Zilla's not doing quite as well as Aurora was doing in that match, but it's kind of a pattern here.
Match, the score was 9-9.
Right, no, but I mean, Aurora was getting score despite being on the losing team, right? So I'm just curious if it was at all at that level.
Wasn't Aurora on the EDIV Antidote Norway team?
You know
Not
what?
John.
It might have been a bit of dementia here. It could be related to Joe Biden, so sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same people. Aurora was really good, and his team scored 9-9 against VK. In the John match, that was just a 12-0. I don't know if... right now, Zilla's got 189 score. He's on his first life still. He spawned Cataphract instead of Late Cav. He's playing kind of conservative, but Heavy Cav first round pick is, a bit ballsy, bit too ballsy, I'd say, because now he doesn't have a second Cav life. And no way to see his HP right now, but I doubt he's got that much of it.
Interestingly, on your screen, he's showing a bit of blood on him. For
Whoa! Huge smash on Grug there. Grug just freaking stomped Antic.
He's about to get hit here. Oh, surprisingly, he didn't.
Zilla is playing very close contact melee cav. He had a lot of HP on that horse.
Yeah.
Will Zilla and Grung spawn again? It looks like they will.
Seems like Zilla just wanted to get some damage in.
Antic's talking a lot about B1 right now in general chat. Wow, Greg just completely stopped playing after they reared him there.
Well, maybe the recruit can prevent them from having a little bit less money in the next set, or next round. You know, it's pretty unfortunate. This is obviously Empire's best round to win, and it's not looking good for them.
Definitely is not. I mean, Zilla is a clutcher. I know Zilla wins these. It's taking some heavy damage. Ah, it's over. It's over.
So looking at the scoreboard, let's see any obvious signs of issues here. It just seems like their infantry on HCA is just a bit better across the board. Kind of getting double score. You know, it's not any one guy who's really carrying on the infantry side. Maybe Blue Top is doing quite a bit, but actually kind of carrying Blue Top here.
Blue Top has almost as much score as Zilla does on Cav on the other team, so Blue Top is playing really well for them.
Well done. And Zilla's already got a pretty nasty hit on his horse, it looks like. Does he want heavy cav again? I doubt he still has the money for that.
He does not. He's going to have to go late cav second round. Let's see if he goes in with the couch here.
And he misses.
Goes for the couch, misses the couch. Zilla does know how to bump stab, though. I did witness him do a bump stab earlier today. It's kind of impressive.
And he's about to get hit again. Yeah, this is nasty.
Ooh. Cheval.
Empire's already down one, even with their infantry in the fight. Yeah, this is not looking good.
No, Zilla needs to be double tapping W way more. That's kind of the issue we're seeing from him. It'd be really good if he was just getting better movement speed, you know?
Yeah.
We got a KOTF Bingus Bungus Archer, and he goes down.
That was very to bring an Archer when they were losing the infight so badly already. Did he get any damage in?
He's out. He's out.
Did he do any damage?
I think he hit one shot. I think he hit one shot there. Oh, no. They're taking spears. When the infall start taking spears in the lower divs, you know, they're getting cav diffed really hard.
It's a pretty nasty feint from Peasant here.
Grung hitting a huge team kill, and Zilla's now out.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Empire.
Starting to look like a 12-0. I'm really hoping to see Nefer get at least one round out of this whole match. If they win one round, I'd call that a victory for Nefer.
Makes sense to me.
I think HCA is the second best team in D division. If not the best, we should say.
So last we got a question. How is Bingus in Nefer? They just joined like a week ago. I mean, I think at this stage of the tournament, if you haven't played any matches, it's still kind of open to adding you as a substitute. Isn't that correct?
Yep, if you have not played a single match, you are still eligible to join a team who needs another player. They can always, you know, every player who's playing in this league has been approved by myself or one of the other admins of the team to make sure things stay balanced. I did approve Antic into this D div because I think he's worse than B1 Battle Droid who's in D div. Looks like Nefer just lost a player.
Ooh. Hopefully it was a crash or rage quit. Is he crashing the game or is he crashing out?
I don't know. Crash or crash out?
Oh, he raged out? HCA said he... Well, that's HCA saying it, so I don't know if they would necessarily know.
HCAvsNEFR is still
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, man.
Alright, well, that's...
Should we send Mischief to join their team?
Maybe I can sub for them. Is that balanced?
I'd say so. I think it'd give them a winning chance. You know, there's nothing more dishonorable than to betray your friends in their moment of need. I don't care how angry you are to leave a skirmish game, you know, in competition where your friends are counting on you to try to do something. Even if you're not good, at least try to do something, you know, just to abandon your friends in their time of need. Really. I
suppose we don't know what the team dynamics are on, you know, Nefer, so maybe they're all being mean to him. Who knows? I try not to judge too harshly, but it is kind of cringe. I suppose if you're being bullied, you can always just mute yourself and just play your best.
Yeah, even if they are bullying the hell out of him, he deserves it. For whatever reason.
Probably. I don't know. Hard to say.
He's definitely going to get bullied after leaving.
Should we let Infamous Soldier join Nefer? What do you think? Is that balanced?
I did.
That was a joke, right? Asking him to sub. Oh, they're locked.
Zilla says no, we're locked.
They don't need one of the best players in the game.
No, they don't need him. You know, I really need to get Mischief up here right now. Mischief, can you request to speak, please? Thank you. So that concludes the second half of the Nefer versus HCA DDiv match there. I'm hoping, you know, that was faction. If Empire is definitely worse on Town Outskirts. If Nefer is going to get around, it will be on Vlandia. Now this is epic. Let's see, does Nefer have another player to sub in? That's going to be the biggest question of this round, really. It's like, are we going to even have the round that's going to happen here?
No, HCA's got a former Nefer member who's asking to sub. What a twist. It's a double agent. Is it true that he'll be legally obligated to serve with Nefer for the next 10 years if he fights in this match? Is that how it works?
That is how it would work. I believe.
Hey, boss. How do I join?
You're talking right now on stream. You're live.
Mischief, if I play you with them, you'll have to play with them for the remainder of the tournament, though, is the problem. You're not on a team currently, but I was planning on putting you on EDIV for us, so...
And I'll stick to our EDIV then.
Okay, alright. So, Infamous Mischief is not interested. I don't really have any other players to send, so... That was it. I think Nefer is cooked.
I will sub in for them, for you, my king.
Let's send in the Gregoroid. Alright, none of that. Oh, X7 Dragons here.
Is he ready to merc up for them?
I'm going to put X7 Dragon on the Nefer team. I'm going to shoot Zilla a message at this point in time. It looks like he might have to forfeit the remaining 3 rounds. Looks like he needs 2 subs.
Can't they choose to play with fewer players?
I don't think so.
I believe that was in the rule set.
I did put Nefer above HCA in the bracket, if I'm not mistaken. I think I put Cookie's team in E division. Did I not? All right, Zilla just said he's unable to get 6. Roman or Greg, could you read the rules real quick to double check? I'm pretty sure they're not allowed to play 4.
Oh, they're down to 4. Dropped another guy? Exciting. Let's check the league rules channel. My favorite thing is being literate and reading stuff.
Nefer Crow just joined the server. So Zilla said none of their good players were able to play today.
Then why did they didn't have to play today, so
This is the only day they were able to make happen with any amount of players.
Bizarre.
I see. Hold on, we're gonna extend that warm up. Late. Should we let them fight on at 5? I mean, that kind of
Found it. I found the rule. It's rule number 4. So, in the event that a team is unable to play or to field a team of 6 players and their player addition is not approved by the admins, the team can decide to play with fewer than 6 players. So it is an option to make an attempt.
So I just officially announced they're allowed to play with 5 and that this is live.
Well, I'm sure all they needed was the added gold to pull off a win here, so I think this is going to be an easy 3-0 for them. What do you think?
Well, especially that they have the gold. I mean, really, this could change a lot for Nefer. I mean, Zilla's going to have more life than he's normally getting, so could make a difference here.
Does it actually constitute an additional spawn? 60 extra gold?
Well, he spawned heavy cav first life, and he still has enough for second cav life, so...
Well, that is some extra armor.
You'll always have heavy cav and light cav spawn.
Nice.
You know, the way Zilla plays, it's very strange, and it makes me think he's cheating.
What way about that?
So it looked like he had auto blocked me, but it also looks like he has macros. So the way he's moving his spear is strange. I've never seen anything like it before.
I'll be taking a closer look now, but I haven't noticed that yet. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit distracted with the everything going on.
Mm-hmm. Looks like this will be the first time they ever kill all their first lifers. I stand corrected. Still desperately trying to get a kill here.
Ooh,
He goes down. His horse is dismounted. Will he spawn again, or will he hit that X button? Not sure. Up, he's decided to spawn. He spawned as a peasant. Reason unknown. Eco save, maybe. He's gonna shit on Cheval.
It's all really fast feints here. It was a noble effort.
Noble effort by Zilla, Dishonor, and Shame Punch. He spawned again. He went the 2 spawn meta, double peasant life.
No shield. He skips a shield. He doesn't need one. He's gonna win here. He wins these. You know, the hammer's not like the fastest at feinting, but it is kind of like, it has good feints, and people are, even the speed being a little bit slower can sometimes work in your favor because it's not ridiculously slow.
He is absolutely diffing Mr. Hold there.
I think they got tired of dueling.
You know, HCA did let him get 1 duel in there. That was nice.
Panda make bacon is he's leaving HCA. What?
Zilla, can I join Nefer?
So
it's Friday night. We'll probably have a lot of matches this year tonight, buddy.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
Well, that'll give me enough time. You know, I'll give everybody a preview of our scoreboard, which is actually not appropriate for this particular faction set. That's why I'm not really using it. But there is the Empire Sturgia overlay. Had they decided not to stream exactly when, or fight rather, exactly when I was getting out of work, I probably would have had a Vlandia and Empire one pulled up. But that'll be for the next match.
If anybody remembers a YouTuber, went by the name Pause and Pause, made Minecraft content, I just realized the reason I like FIFA Fiction so much is he sounds like this YouTuber who played Minecraft when I was a kid. Does anyone, if you know who Pause and Pause is, please shoot me a DM of validation that FIFA Fiction sounds just like him. I'm going to look up his channel right now and send you a video. I mean, I'm just kidding. I got to watch this 5v6. This epic match.
Yeah, honestly,
Antic is popping off, baby, and Crow is killing people. Crow goes down. Antic on his ass. Cheval slicing and dicing right out of all, and Lord Carson gets the kill. Wow. I think I have diabetes.
It's a lot of information I've heard just now. I'm not sure if I can process all of that.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry about that, Thief. Thief, I'm sorry there's been much. Thief?
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry about that.
No, it's fun.
Thief? Oh, huge team kill by Bra. Dirty Maples has a chance here. He's getting hit. He's blocking. He gets hit. Swing. You get good swing. You hit the shield. Very good.
Getting spammed, that's gotta hurt.
Whoa, Nefer actually has 2 of them out right now.
You know, actually, if you die to getting spammed in the lore of Bannerlord, you instantly go to hell forever. It's a really bad way to go. That's why I have to just yell out something every time that I die that way in this game.
Crow just killed Antic. Antic is out, dude.
Yeah, actually, they're kind of down to the bottom half of the roster, so technically I would call this winnable in a very hypothetical way.
It's a 2v3. This is not unwinnable, and it's, yeah, it is the bottom half of the roster. They're running. They are running from this angry peasant.
Dude, I mean, if Crow could bump stab, these guys are really... This is what not to do. Like, yeah, you don't have to joust with Cav every time, but you don't threaten Cav with your shield. You hold up an upstab, hope that he decides not to bump stab you, then you block. Like, if you're not confident in jousting Cav, which you probably shouldn't be, because it's kind of a disadvantageous thing to be in, threaten an upstab, or you threaten an upswing, rather, and then you just block. That's like kind of what people do. And if you are really good at the game, you You faint so much that the Cav thinks you're good at the game and gets scared of you and doesn't hit you. That's kind of what No Panda does, by the way. So he's really good at the game, plays skirmish a lot, and I just leave him alone. He just scares me. I'm like, you know what? His footwork's really good. I can tell based on how many times he's fainting. I'll just, I'll not approach.
It will not approach. Good hit by Mr. Angry Peasant, who's kiting right now for his Cav, playing smart. Not wanting to overcommit here.
Ooh. There goes a bit of HP on his horse.
They're fighting closed here right now, which is very smart in this situation.
He's gonna mount up, yeah, the peasant Cav, why not? Now they have a chance. That was an attempt at a bump stab. I mean, he got the right concept, he just didn't have the timing or the quite down.
The execution.
Yeah, I mean,
He needed more speed.
You can do it that slow, but it requires a very careful
die.
usage.
No.
Yeah, that was a huge L.
Huge L for Crow. Huge team kill.
What the fuck?
He's still in the fight.
Oh, okay.
And he's dead.
You gonna respawn? No.
It's over. You got him down to 2-man. 5v6 goes down to 2-man. Never just needs to unlock their potential, man. They have the potential. Just need to unlock that stuff right there, you know, and just get good. Really. They are good on the inside.
They have the makings of a more competitive team here. They just maybe need a little bit more and another substitute, and maybe people who don't have jobs.
Circa 2035, I see HCAvsNEFR being the dominant clan in Bannerlord.
Is like a different calendar system?
No.
What are we basing this off of?
You know, I'm thinking that they'll be last round.
I see.
Ooh, huge hits by Crow. Crow's pretty good on Cav.
That was probably a solid 40, 60 damage there, somewhere in that vicinity.
It appears so. Whoa, huge
Was Vlandia going to get one win
19
here?
kills.
That's 2 hits right
Huh?
back-to-back kills by Crow. Maybe Vlandia has a chance.
He team killed one of his guys on those kills. I'm hoping. I think Vlandia, it's now or never, Vlandia. It's
Look,
right now
I don't know.
the
Crow
score is 11-0.
counts as a kill for Crow.
Kills a kill.
Is that bonus score for his fantasy league?
I think so. I sure would hope so.
Right.
That should be one of the stats. Like, I wish we could track how many people got team kills, and we could bid on which player do you think is going to have the most team kills, which player do you think is going to have the most kills. Like, if we had to think about all the players in every division, which player is going to get the most score, that's hard. It's definitely not A-Div. It's like, I mean, A-Div guy probably won't even be it'd probably be an E or D player. I might even be on B1 Battle Droid.
Yeah, I feel like D division is kind of like the sweet spot where you have the most opportunity to score highly if you are a relatively skilled player. The biggest disparity is
Right.
most likely on Cav versus infantry. It's like is to know how to bump stab.
I'm hopeful that everyone took screenshots of these 2 matches they played today. And let's look. I think that VK4 was it?
Somebody, by the way, I know that you are a huge fan of the legal. First comment.
What'd they say?
They appreciate the legally distinct NFL theme.
It's not the NFL. This is the BSL.
Well, right, exactly, but it's legally distinct.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Bannerlord Skirmish League, D Division, HCAvsNEFR. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully here shortly. Hopefully we'll get a B-Div match tonight or something. There's got to be another good match tonight. Hopefully something that's not a 12-0. 12-0 goes to HCA against Nefer.
Would you say that Nefer's demonstrated the most, emotional strength by surviving the whole 12 rounds this match?
Well, I wouldn't say they did survive the whole 12 rounds. This is actually Nefer is the first efficient team to have a crash out mid-match.
Well,
Hopefully there won't be too many more to come, but I'm sure there will be.
the remaining 5 players have demonstrated the most emotional strength to finish out.
The fact that the whole team didn't quit, I'd have to say that as a leader. Oh, my game crashed because I tried to join the game. As a leader, Zilla there did show a lot of heart. He stayed in the game.
True.
So.
And by then, hopefully not entirely. But anyways, Les, thanks again for I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.